Ready? Twende. Tuendele ama tusiendele. Tuendele.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm not going to correct you in that one.
Yeah. Don't ever correct me in Swahili, yeah?
Gee, you were good. There was nothing to correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said,
right.
okay.
Tuendele ama tusiendele.
Tuendele.
Hey.
The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
All right. This is the Mics Are Open episode
110.
110. My name is G Money.
And Young.
And Big C.
We're in the building. What going, Big C?
Chilling.
I see you scratching your beard, bruv, like you're about to transform into like some kind of mutant or something.
Nah, I'll be okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
He's
Gonna be
wearing
okay.
that shirt again. There's some money going around, no?
The money shirt.
Yeah.
No.
So, for those of you who are listening to us, thank you very much for keeping our numbers absolutely amazing on the audio. For those of you who are watching, have you subscribed? Please like and subscribe now. We're fighting a battle between good and evil here. And the battle is that more people are watching who are not subscribed than those who are subscribed. So we need you to subscribe right now. Give them a moment, five seconds.
Yeah.
I timed it. That was 5 seconds. Right. So, what's going on in you guys' world?
No. What's going on in your world?
My world? Huh? My
You
world
have this obsession with Sauti Soul's friend zone lately.
Oh, cause I'm so tipsy and it's all in my head.
Okay.
Najaribu sana, not
Okay,
to lose my friend.
Okay.
Jumping out the friend zone. What?
I have listened to you sing so many fucking times. I'm tired.
No. See,
Wagwan.
have you never had a song that's in your head? That song's been in my head all day. There's no rationale behind it.
Okay.
And as I was saying earlier before we started, one thing I like about Sauti Soul's music is that from a mastering point of view, production level, when you play that on good speakers, it's nice. So
They've
You can shower
invested,
to
man.
it.
that's all. You can shower to it.
Don't you have shower songs?
Yeah, but you don't shower to
What,
friend
like
zone.
boy band?
No, you shower to songs like Outkast. Ain't nobody don't
Please,
pass
you
me.
and everybody else.
I'm just so fresh and
I'm
clean.
Not here.
not everybody, bro. Like you can shower to what the hood at.
Where the hood at?
Yeah,
I know
like
my
your-
hood. I know my hood.
Drop the slope.
I know-
Drop the soap at.
I know
the hood.
I know about you in the shop, but I know where my hood is.
Like
Jesus.
what are some of those gangster songs
do you know what's
that you would shower to?
Do you know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
You know that song by Shabba Ranks where he goes, "My bedroom bully with that over
Yeah,
pulley."
yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
what he
bedroom
means by?
bully.
Do you know what he means by when he says over pulley?
No.
It means to say that he's not circumcised
Oh,
with a over, like a pullover,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a sweater.
Like it's just
Bedroom bully
like
with
a
that over
sweater.
pulley.
basically like
Like a pullover.
Yeah,
A sweater.
like how Andy looks right now.
Wow.
Andy's head.
Wow.
By the way, no. You know what?
Stop it.
You all did me that on the last episode, but it's cool. It's
You
fine.
did yourself dirty on the last episode, bro.
I set myself up. It's fine.
You did yourself dirty on the
It's all
last
good.
episode.
It's all good. My
You
day
know-
will come.
So, I'm a little bit pissed off because I've been watching this series called Blue Therapy, which I think we spoke about at some point. And none of you guys have watched it.
Nope.
But that's not going to stop us from discussing it.
Yo, I
So-
saw you watch it and clap your hands. What the fuck was that? Like he did.
Let me tell you. No, so there's one thing in it that I found super, super interesting. And it was the phrase weaponizing sex. Meaning that one of the characters in there, Paul, he's not sleeping with his chick. And really and truly, it came out that he had stopped sleeping with the chick because she, in his view, she had become overweight. So he was like, you know, I don't, and the words he was using, I don't have to lift that and like, and for all of this time, when he'd refused to sleep with her, he was weaponizing sex. He was like, just like not having sex with her because she'd added weight. But he'd not said anything to her
about
which
it.
I think was very cruel.
What?
Very, very cruel.
First of all, that's evil. Let's start there. That's evil.
That's evil, right?
Two, this is someone who's opened themselves up to that point of vulnerability and you come back and use the very same place that they let themselves just lose and be them.
So she found
and
out.
attack them like that?
She found out that he had not been having sex with her because she added weight. She found out that on camera in front of the therapist. Now, it made me think, is this a common practice? Because think about it. And I want you guys to be honest, yeah? Have you ever been in a relationship where you just stopped having sex? And the reason in your mind, you knew that you were on the way out, but you didn't have the balls to say, this is why this is happening. I'm just putting it out there while I sip my tea. Well, since you guys are silent, you never been in a situation?
I have.
Where you've just you've checked out of a relationship.
I wouldn't say I checked out. It just got to a point where I was like, nah.
No, but mentally you've checked out.
No, it was not checking out. It was just, it was not the same. You get like the joy and what would I say? The excitement, the joy and all of that. So it was just like, hate to use this, like roommates.
Like roommates. So that was not you, but at that point when you decided to act like roommates, were you still in a relationship?
Yeah.
So basically you've withheld conjugal...
No, I did not. Because this was, the thing is this, right? If they tapped me on my shoulder and said, okay, cool, let's do it. Yeah, maybe. You know, if they excited me, but the excitement was, you know, sex is not one person, right? It has to be the two people. You get, but yeah, it did happen.
How would you, I don't know if this falls under the same definition, but withholding sex because it's being used as a tool of control.
Right.
Because
that could be it.
I've been in a situation where, and you were talking about this in the morning. How, not even just in the morning, thrice I think on the show.
Right.
On Tough Love. When today's was babes not knowing how to shoot their shot, yeah?
Right, that was just one of the things.
Yes. Yeah. The other one was babes don't know how to apologize. So I was in a situation where a babe tried using sex.
Right.
To apologize, and this is someone I was in a relationship with.
We welcome that.
Oh, okay.
No,
I get it.
No, let's talk.
No,
you can't use sex and not want to talk about.
So basically, she didn't want to apologize, but she'd smash.
Yes.
So that's like makeup sex, isn't it?
No, not makeup. Like makeup sex is different. This is her showing you that we can have sex and forget about this.
Instead of her saying, I'm sorry.
Yes, and let's talk about it.
We all know.
It depends on what day it is.
No. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but
so I withheld sex.
So you said no.
So you said no.
Yeah.
That's not withholding.
So you want no. This is interesting.
Yeah.
So basically, you did not allow her to manipulate the situation.
Yes.
I respect that, bro.
Yeah, cause
respect that.
We need to talk about this, bro.
Head, well. Thinking with
one of them.
No, I respect that. I probably couldn't do it, but
no. Yo, I'm a hit, but you still have to say sorry, bro.
I can't hit in that state of mind, bro. I'm sorry.
Like you see how I was before? I will still hit, but then I'll just be like, nah, but you still need to say sorry.
Let's move the conversation on to saying sorry. I have a theory as to why women don't like to say sorry.
Which is what?
Because if you think about it as a man, how many things have you had to give up to make your woman happy? Like there are some... who's making tea in the kitchen?
Like,
Kwenda! Toka kwenda huko.
Can you hear the cups going ting, 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 ting?
He's been doing it for a hot minute.
All right, so shotgun to grouch who's in the kitchen making coffee. Right, so if you think about it, right? Now I've lost my train of thought.
Forget!
How many things that men have to give up to make a relationship solid or work? I'm going to stop hanging out so much with all of my pals every night of the week or whatever, yeah? I might not go to watch as many football matches and I won't always hog the TV to watch ball, yeah? I'm going to give up all of these friends, even these platonic chick friends that I have, just because they make you feel insecure. And so on and so on and so on. So men are conditioned to have to always be giving things up in order for the relationship to work. Whereas a woman is so used to things being given up and the man surrendering, she doesn't see it in her place or in her space to ever have to say sorry. Discuss. Think about it.
That's quite the angle, yeah.
Think about how many things you have to give up for a successful relationship, right?
A lot. Compromise, they said.
Compromise, they say, right? But then if you think about it in terms of the wider context, you don't stop. You really stop your girlfriend from hanging out with her chama group.
Oh yeah.
But she can say to you, hey, that guy Calvin and that guy Andy, and especially Austin, those guys are bad news. When you're with those guys, I don't trust you. You get? So we're conditioned into surrender that women don't like to say sorry.
So something else to add on to that. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the pod before, but there's a babe who told me, Andy, as a man, you have two options. You're either happy or you're right. You can't have both.
Wow.
So in some situations where you find yourself in a corner, you have to pick peace over being right.
Yeah,
at
100%.
times.
But a lot of men
bite
do
the
that
bullet,
actually.
own it.
A lot.
But you see,
Now you see that builds up,
Exactly.
and then one day, I can't take it no more.
Whereas, well, like you just said, you can either be happy or you can be right. And for a peaceful life, what do most men do? Surrender. Sorry, I was wrong. Blah 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 blah.
Let me make it up.
Today is where we fight back and stop saying sorry.
You and who?
I don't know. Like,
Calvin is like, yo, I have a lot to lose right now, bro.
Bro. But it's always so interesting. All of this, P2P relationships with men, women, it's just so interesting. And that makes so much sense, Andy, because when you think about it, out of different relationships we've been in, happiness or just winning a fight, bruh. Like, it's so tedious.
Fighting is tedious, full stop, especially within a relationship. It's just soul destroying. It's like, whatever, man. Man, we really started this podcast on a note, haven't we?
Yeah. Yo, can I throw in something else?
Yeah.
There's this new podcast out by these babes. It's called Glow and John podcast.
Glow and John?
Yeah, Glow and John podcast. Dope one. One of the babes from the Sandwich podcast. So they brought up a conversation that I found rather interesting. Okay, it's interesting, but to get a man's perspective on it. As babes, there's babes who are worried about having male friends who they can trust.
Okay.
Like, can I be around these guys and just be comfortable, not worry about being hit on, not worry about what I'm wearing and all that. But there's also babes who understand the fact that the male friends they have find them sexually attractive, but they choose to maintain the friendship. Now, I don't know, looking at it from this side, how many men are just comfortable having female friends they find attractive and not taking it beyond the friendship level?
Well, no. I think that's actually torturous, though, isn't it?
How so?
Because it's so hard to be around. Because let's be honest, right? It would be so hard to be around a woman that you want to smash. Yeah, you find attractive, right?
Yeah.
If you find someone attractive, you want to smash, right?
Yeah.
Is that just me?
No.
Yeah,
True.
right?
True. I don't know why Calvin is quiet, but yes.
But you're around them, and there's energy probably, but you just choose the path of valor. So what happens now? We spoke about this on one of the pods, I think, where now can you imagine that same woman comes to you and she's like, "Oh, men are trash. Austin,
come sit on this.
To come sit on
and
this.
you're there as
This
that
can
man.
get you all emotionally correct.
And you're there and she's your friend, and you just want to provide a shoulder for her to lean on. You come here, give me a hug.
I've got something carved for you. Let me carve him.
I genuinely believe that
So
it's so hard to be friends with a woman who you want to smash.
what are you trying to say? Have ugly...
No, but you know, it's not. Fam,
No, that's what you're trying to say, G.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to say.
Ugly one, ugly two, ugly
I'm not
Fall in
saying
line,
that.
fall in line.
This is how I know you guys are jokers, because attraction is not necessarily to do with looks. It's not.
It really is
Well,
not.
G,
It's not.
I said sexually attracted to them.
Yes, but I mean, you can be sexually attracted to somebody. They don't have to be sexy.
It is impossible.
Are you okay with being friends with them and not taking it beyond friendship? That's the
I
question.
personally think that it's just it's torturous.
I think I'd be totally okay with it.
All my female friends are attractive, bro.
But do you want to
Like,
smash them? Is the question.
I've thought about smashing some of my female friends.
But you see, here's the thing.
Okay.
There's a difference between
Okay.
thinking about, like, you know, you could
Have
be like,
you actualized it?
No.
you haven't. But
no.
But what I'm saying, let's say you have 5 female friends, right?
Mm-hmm,
And you think, oh, what would happen if we smashed, right?
Yes.
That's just thinking about it generically,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Which is cool, right?
Happens.
But when you start to think about, like, let's say one at a time, and you're like, hey, Ashley, what? Shouting out to Ashley. This is just hypothetically speaking. But let's just say, like, one day you look at Ashley, and like you're at Ashley's house, and you know, because she's so comfortable, she comes out of the shower, she's just got a towel wrapped around her. As I'm sure,
You're painting quite the vivid picture, G.
as
Go
I'm
on,
sure,
bro.
as I'm sure can happen, right?
Yeah.
You've been there, right?
Yeah.
100%.
So-
now, wait. I'm not saying you up here, by the way. I'm just speaking generally. So now you have those vibes, and you know, once a woman's comfortable, she's comfortable.
Yeah.
And you don't drink, but let's just say, you know, in another universe, you're just having a drink, or you're just having a smoke, or whatever. But this is somebody now who you're like, man, I would smash. Things can happen.
And that's the thing. See, if anything does happen, that's between the two of you, and that's because the both of you chose to, you know, let's do something.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But for majority part, I don't think most fellas are just comfortable having babes that are sexually attractive around. It's an element of control, bro.
Unless
Self-control.
you're one of those guys who smashes and then loses interest. Let me
What?
sip my tea. This is some good tea. Because there are some men who it's the chase and the actualization that is actually bigger than the. So once the act has taken place, they lose interest in the friendship.
You know, I've just thought about
So
it.
they'd rather avoid it.
Do you reckon guys actually take time and think about all of the female friends they have, and they're like, I'd like to smash that one, maybe
Yes.
not that one.
I think, especially while you're becoming friends, 'cause you know there's a pathway to friendship, isn't there? So you have to meet someone, and when you meet someone, like maybe you're thinking, do you think, oh, she has an amazing personality, I want to be friends, or do you think,
She has a nice ass.
yeah, and then all of a sudden now you get into that friend zone. That's where we come from today. Jumping in that friend zone, then you get into that
Full
friend
circle.
zone. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like initially there probably is going to be a catalyst of why you become friends and a path towards the friendship.
Yeah.
But at some point, I guess you go beyond that and start thinking about friendship. But
It's crossed your mind, bro. Every female friend you have, it's crossed your mind.
I think so.
Don't even lie to yourself. It's crossed your
Imagine,
mind.
Not all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
There's some maybe it doesn't strike you.
I'd actually say, for me, I'm the kind of person, like straight up, right? I'll be like, yo, I want to smash you.
I mean,
But that's how I am, right? But if I'm not interested, yo, straight up, bro.
I mean, honestly, let's
But how do you know you're not interested?
Let's reach for
It's
the
crossed
friend-
your mind.
Let's reach
You've
for
thought about it.
let's reach for
Because I'll be like, yeah, I want to. So that has already hit
Let's
my
reach
mind.
for the truth cam.
Yeah. So what's up?
I mean, so for example, let me just press record. For example, I mean, Grouchy, have you ever thought about smashing Kelly?
It was at this moment that he knew.
Sorry?
Come again, please. I was on the phone.
You didn't hear? Like, we're talking about like friendships and like, you know, people you might be around. Have you ever thought about like smashing Kelly or Ashley or any of them?
Yes.
I respect that.
No, that's an honest answer.
That's real.
That's an honest answer.
Andy?
Yes, it's crossed my mind. I've thought about it.
Calvin?
God damn it.
No.
God damn.
When you guys are usually
God
in my head,
damn.
you're part of what
Austin.
sector?
Austin, have you ever thought
hasn't crossed your
have you ever
mind?
thought about smashing the females on our team?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Cool. So, what?
Can't ask us what. Have you thought about it?
They could be
Ashley,
my
Kelly.
daughters. Of course not. No, hell no. Oh my God. What type of person do you think I am? Jeez.
It was just a yes or no question. G.
Listen.
You didn't need to get that defensive.
I'm not defensive.
What are
I'm
you trying
just
to say?
saying.
What are you trying to say? Like, haven't you seen older men date women in their 20s? The
Yeah.
fuck? Whoever spoke about anything to do with their daughters. Yo, if she wants the stick, she wants the stick. You
Bro,
feel me?
But anyway, this is uncomfortable. But but like not our team. Of
course.
You know, they're in your they're in the age range of Andy and
Yo,
Yoshi.
guys, why are you fronting too much? It's just a matter of, do you find your female friends attractive?
But how
sexually attractive?
many times are you supposed to think of them?
It's not a matter of how many times you think about them,
because
bro.
you see, because you know, you asked the question and you were like, you know, you think about it before you can even get to them being your friend. You know that definition of friendship, right?
Yes.
But occasionally, Andy, for someone who's always around, like Ashley and Kelly, do you think about? You're like, oh shit,
Nah,
today I saw
you ask too many questions
No.
for answers you give, bro.
No.
So
This it's a matter of let
No,
me
'cause I'm
put
trying
it
to
this plainly.
understand.
No,
Yeah.
let me put it this plainly, bro. My female friends are sexually attractive. It's as simple as that.
so how many of them would you like to smash?
Bro, my female friends are sexually attractive.
So how many of
y'all are not gonna do this.
So it's
This is why we withhold some things, bro.
It's present continuous.
My friends are sexually attractive.
Yes, which means present continuous.
Then why do you
So-
ask? Then why do you ask?
No, you
then
answered.
why do you ask?
You give the tense. So us guys are now taking it that
There's your answer.
you think about smashing them quite a bit. Thank you for working with us.
Oh. No,
Okay.
that's your conclusion, bro.
So anyway, that's what it is.
So no, Calvin, are your female friends sexually attractive?
Are they all ugly?
See, this is what I talk about when you come here to the podcast and niggas come to front and
Talk the
lie.
truth. I'm with
So
Andy.
I'm coming
Speak
to you,
the truth.
Negro.
Fam, I was
Yo,
thinking,
you're next,
I was
bro.
thinking, bro. Relax.
It's not okay.
Yo, just put on your G-string back on, bro. We ain't
Okay,
there yet.
okay.
Let me wet you
That's
up.
what
okay?
she said. Okay.
Alright, cool. Yes, I have sexually attractive female friends. Loads of them, right? I also have others who are blessed in different ways. Brains,
Personality.
what? You get, like, there's a lot, right? Yeah. Do I want to fuck them? Nah.
Unless they're married.
No. Yeah, so all of these different kind of things.
They can't see you. You know you're the poster
Oh,
boy
damn,
Yeah.
sorry.
of the pod.
Okay.
Yeah, so depends.
No.
G,
What's that? What's the question?
are your female friends sexually attractive?
One or two are.
How many?
There's one.
Wait, how many
There's-
female friends do you
there's
have,
one.
G? Let's start with that.
We'll count like
Okay, compared to your male friends, do you have more male friends
I
than
have more
female
male friends than female friends.
Okay. But do you find your female friends sexually attractive?
One or two of them.
Okay.
Actually, one of them particularly.
Okay. Would you risk it all? Jump out of the friend zone?
I think that she could handle it.
What?
Yeah. I think she could handle it. I think that would smash and would,
What,
and
the
would,
landing?
and would still be cool. But I mean, we wouldn't.
Would
be
you
in a-
handle it?
I wouldn't be in a relationship.
It would
but
be
would
like,
you-
it
would you be
oops,
able to handle
that
it?
was like what?
Would I
Like,
be able to handle it?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
she in the shower like, help me some
Me?
more.
Fam, listen, let me tell you. There will be nobody singing Usher on this podcast. It's gonna burn for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart.
Oh,
Long
yeah.
time.
And then she's like, you know, you're like, yo, we need to talk about
Guys.
it. And she's like, listen,
Guys.
those were speed bumps, baby.
Bro, do you know what? Fam, let's talk about it today. Let's talk about man them handling emotions. Can I confess something? Mm-hmm. When the album came out, Confessions, bro,
you were going through it.
I was going through
He came at the right time.
What?
As I
Bro,
came through.
let me tell you, I can paint the picture. I was going through this horrendous breakup. I'd gone to America, gone to the States, and my family couldn't understand why I was so...
You didn't tell them?
You're like, help me.
You didn't tell them?
Yo,
You gotta be gangster.
Can you imagine we're driving from Boston to New York? It's about 4 or 5 hour drive. And all I'm listening to is, tell me why I can stay in this relationship. I'm hurting, baby. Yo, and then the other track on the album, missing my, what's it called? Because I'm about, it's going out of my mind. What's it called? Throwback featuring Jadakiss.
Oh, we can't put it on.
No. Just play a bit. Oh yeah. You're gonna want me back.
That sample was
Dionne Warwick.
Yeah.
Dionne Warwick sample. That's the tune. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Bad man,
Before it
bad,
gets flagged up. So, fam, let's talk about man them and emotions, fam, and music. Me, I'm confessing, when the album came out, I was in bits. You mans, tell me about those songs and those artists and those albums that has gotten you through shit. Bruh. You see on that same Confessions album, there's a song that goes, that's what it's made for. Where Usher goes, go on and hit it. That's what it's made for.
That's
Bro,
it.
that whole album was my life. Then Get At Me Bad Girl, bro, let me tell you, that album has everything from breakup to makeup sex to rebound to everything. You man.
So you handled your emotions with music or through music?
Through music. So before you divert the question as you're about to do, let's go back to it. So talk to me. Which songs for you, mans? Because and for the man who's watching today, let's just be a bit soft for a moment, a bit moist.
Oh, man.
In the comments,
are we getting into a buzz?
Yeah, no. In the comments, write some of those songs that you mans have listened to when your heart was broken. Because I know that some of you lot have listened to these songs.
Jamie Foxx.
Which one?
And Drake.
I always fall for your type.
Fall for your type. Say mistakes.
That's a big tune, though. That's a big tune, though.
Brother.
That's a big tune.
Wait. And lately,
sorry,
Heartbreak Anniversary by Giveon.
Heartbreak Anniversary. Yeah. Giveon is a bad man. Fam.
Hey.
But see how life changes. Because before I come to you, you know what song that I'm jazzing right now? Jasmine Sullivan.
Which one?
Come pick up your feelings.
Jesus Christ. Well,
oh man,
I've got different one for different seasons. I remember one time I was driving and I had to drive a bit longer because them tears were coming down my eyes, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" Lovers and Friends.
Lovers and Friends.
Damn,
Lil Jon.
really?
Oh my gosh.
For
Lil
real?
Jon and Usher.
Yeah, that for me, that song.
It's kind of gangster too.
No.
That's a big tune.
You were shedding tears to that.
song reminds me of my grandmother.
For your grandma.
Yeah, like instant.
I get that, but forget your grandma.
But my grandma,
bro.
Heartbreak. Music Soul Child.
Oh, which?
So beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, like you just remember all of those.
Can we just give Music Soul Child some props?
Yo,
I know he's old school. Like his first album dropped in like 2000. But if you love R&B, you need to go back and dig up that first album.
Then
love so many things.
There's so many of them.
Oh.
It was the albums were
this album. I just want to sing.
I just want to sing. Then there's a song by Jahim.
Oh, which one?
Trying to remember.
I bootleg this album.
I know deep down you're the R&B niggas.
You're
not even afraid to admit it. Yeah.
To admit that. There's a time I was driving in the car, me and Grouchy. I started to sing. He looked nervous.
Yeah.
Let me see. Better, put that
Jaheim
woman
first.
first.
Put that woman first.
Yeah.
Oh, put the woman first.
He
Oh.
done did some bullshit, but you're just like.
Oh, can we add Joe on that list? Good
Oh,
girl.
Joe.
Oh
Thomas.
my God, Love
Goddamn.
Don't Make No Sense from the album All That I Am.
And how you gonna?
Jaheim, oh yeah.
That's
You know,
that's a big tune.
Interesting
That's
story
a big
about that
tune.
song. Interesting, as we turn this into a radio show. Interesting story about Just In Case. So his album, Jaheim's first album, was bootlegged so much.
Yeah.
You can say it now.
It's bootlegged so much, yeah, that they recorded Just In Case and put it on the on the album before it was released, because that song wasn't on the bootleg.
Really?
So
Oh,
people in those days, guys would go and buy that album just because it had a new song or a couple of new songs on it.
Wow.
Yeah, Jaheim's first album was fire though.
Jaheim, man.
Jaheim's first album was
I
fire.
think, and as you go on through all of these motions, like for me, honestly, guys, bruh, I rarely. Well, I listen to R&B, from time to time.
Nah.
But when things are going down like that, bruh, I don't be listening to
I won't
R&B
even-
like that.
I won't even lie to you, man. I got like a whole 100-song playlist on Spotify.
Really?
Of just R&B.
No, like I will.
Like not even the R&B, slow jams. I listen to slow jams. I love slow jams.
Me, bruh, I don't like to be in my feelings like that.
Why
Like,
not?
this-
Why?
No, it's just a thing. Just the same reason as to why I've never watched The Notebook.
What's the Notebook?
It's like
You
a
know.
book, not a book, a movie about this guy. The
watched it?
love story and everything.
Yeah, I've watched it.
It's
You
like
haven't?
soap, right?
No, I've never watched it.
It's like
Is it
you
sad?
when you cried on the flight. Remember?
For babes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, what flight? I was about to ask if we've actually all said
G
yes.
was in tears on the flight.
Which flight is this?
Oh shit!
Which flight is this?
Remember when you watched Undisputed?
No, it wasn't Undisputed. But those were different tears.
Tears for what? What did you say tears for?
Come on! It was a movie.
Those were
of
different. Hurricane.
Hurricane. Yes.
The basketball movie.
The guy
boxing.
who got locked up for it's got Denzel Washington in it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he got locked
it's
up
a
for a
good
crime
movie.
that wasn't his, and then the soundtrack was quite decent as well. And then there's a part where they were in prison, and like he said to the person trying to get out, "Don't worry, because love set you free." And I was on a flight from Boston to London, it was a night flight, and it wasn't a busy flight. It wasn't a busy flight, but it touched me. And then I looked around the whole cabin, and there were so many white people there. I just wanted to kill motherfuckers.
Yanni, you cried in the midst
Tears
of
of-
all of those white people.
Tears of rage. I was angry.
The white people with their kids are like,
No.
Stop.
No.
Did you have
you ever
Bob
seen a
Marley's
nigga
song of
cry?
redemption in your head as you were crying?
And I know. I also want to add something. At that point there in my life, I didn't really fly very well. So
Are we gonna listen to this?
no, I'm gonna tell you the truth. At that point in my life, I didn't fly very well. So before I got on flights, I used to get absolutely wasted. So the alcohol with the why you guys like why are you doing this to me?
So you said, let's
No,
be
but
soft.
Calvin, have you cried watching a movie?
Yes.
Which movie? Don't say Titanic.
Oh my God, this is gonna sound so. No, it was a movie the other day. I forget it. It's two movies. One movie is actually called Only Simons.
Avengers.
When Iron Man dies.
No. Only Simon. So, I think Only Simon. Let me just clarify. It was that and another movie, and I watched it solo in the house on a Sunday, bruh. And in my head, I was just like, yes. But I'm calm on the couch.
Have you
but
guys-
inside me, I'm just like,
No,
what the fuck?
I get that, but like I'm saying, that's the only time I recall crying about a movie, and I was
Only time?
high, and I was 36,000 feet above. Maybe it was gravity. Maybe it was gravity that made
Yeah,
it
blame
tear.
everyone else, bro. Blame everyone
that was
else.
gravity, bruv.
yeah.
Just that one movie.
Yeah, no, I don't really think of. I mean, I've been sad by movies,
But cried?
that
Star
was
Wars?
just anger.
Star Wars.
Can't get. Though,
I am your father.
oof, no, I can't relate. I can't relate. No one's ever said that to me.
But yeah, so
But what about you, though?
Have you guys watched Passion of the Christ?
Mel
for
Gibson,
fuck's sake.
because they were whooping him.
No, bro. Have you guys watched Passion of the Christ?
Yes, I've watched it.
Yeah.
And
You
you
know,
didn't
after
cry?
that, his career just tanked. Huh?
Why?
Like you can't try and do that and come out of it.
Yeah, well, I thought his career
Bro,
tanked because he.
I cried.
Really?
Bro, do you know? Actually, that's the first movie I watched in a cinema.
You cried because they beat Christ?
Bro, everything was just emotional.
He took it for you, bro.
Who?
Us. He took it for us.
Christ.
For us, Calvin. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's
Like,
the one
imagine,
movie I really
how many
cried.
whips was it? 39?
Hey, bro.
Like, whoosh.
You didn't find it emotional?
Me?
Yeah.
Fam, we've watched so many movies with Christ being crucified and all.
Yeah,
No,
we know the movie.
this one was different,
It's not even
bro.
a movie. Up a
Mel
hill. There's a
Gibson's was
Catholic church
different.
down the road. They nail people onto the
Do you know what's
crucifix.
beautiful? You know what's beautiful now that we're going down the path of religion? In the morning when I wake up to do my show and I can hear the mosque for the early prayers.
The mosque or the church?
The mosque.
You
I'm
love
talking about
that.
the mosque there. Like in the morning from where we are, I can hear the mosque very loudly in the morning. It's beautiful.
Or you'd be a Muslim if you were to pick a religion. I
And
remember
what
you
was it
saying
called?
that.
Yusuf.
Oh my
So,
God.
okay.
Don't ask these such questions.
This podcast is halal.
This podcast is not halal. This podcast is haram.
Wow.
Anyway,
So why would you
Why would I be a Muslim? Because I think Islam is a beautiful religion. It's a religion of peace. And also, I think that if you're going to worship God, do it properly.
Okay, cool. Don't complicate it. Like, I like the serious bit and everything.
No.
But would you fast 30 days? You.
Me. Fam, man, them don't fast for 30 days. What the fuck? Bro, yeah, you think guys are not eating? Do you think Saddam from 1-2 TV
let's
is
not
not
snitch on the
eating?
homies.
Do you think Saddam
Let's
is
not snitch on the homies, bro.
Alright, no, by the way, I want to big up 1-2
Yes, that's
TV,
a-
right? Because
yeah.
those guys are our guys. They're like our brothers in this podcast game. But I'm telling you, guys are lucky Saddam is a Muslim.
You said it's a dog.
Yeah.
Because that, bruh, as soon as 8 o'clock was passed during Ramadan, that nigga was on that case.
Like, I saw him.
Twitter.
I saw him like, he was cussing one time on Twitter. I'm like, bro, it's a holy month. Like, it's after hours. Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah. So
big
would
up
you do
Saddam.
30 days though?
But they don't start for 30
Yeah,
days.
but it's a whole day, G. Like, you still
Would you
have
do
to be
Ramadan in
awake.
short?
It's just in the morning.
Would you do
No,
Ramadan?
6 to
Yes,
like
I
6.
would.
Simple.
Simple, yes.
So let's fast next week, 6 to 6. Let's put this
Fast
to
for
try.
what?
Fast for the podcast, bro.
Fam, our numbers are good, bro.
Yeah, like let's
That's for those other guys.
like 6 to 6. I don't know. Have you ever fasted though?
Yes, there's a time that John and I fasted. DJ John and I fasted for 3 days.
For what gigs?
No, for Arsenal.
Which year was this again?
You know what? By the way, if you know, you know. Shout out to DJ John. God's favorite breakfast show is one of the most incredible radio programs ever in Kenya.
Yeah.
That shit. We fasted for 3 days for Arsenal.
Wow.
Shit didn't work.
Never works with us, bro.
Oh my god.
She didn't work.
That is bottom tier. Like Arsenal though.
Why? You can fast for anything.
Like the Lord was like, who are these people? They're making noise. Bro.
Oh man, good
Man.
times. God's favorite breakfast show.
All right.
I wish it's really funny how we don't really have recordings for all of those things.
For guys, so man, so last weekend I decided to go solo trip.
Yes, you went to.
I was in Lamu, right? Fam, guys can't actually believe I was solo.
But we know you weren't.
I was solo.
We know you weren't.
Like, I actually, bruh, like, listen, I even told someone, do you want to call the hotel and find out?
Fam, thou dost protesteth too much, as Shakespeare would say. See, if you were alone and guys don't believe you, who cares?
No, it's just like, can't a man go on holiday alone?
Of course they can, but you didn't.
No, I was solo.
Fam, I saw those painted acrylic nails holding the camera.
The shadows, bro. You forgot the shadows.
But I actually enjoyed that whole solo time.
But did she?
Who?
I don't know.
No one was there. Fam, let me tell you guys, Saturday night is when it hit me that I'm alone, bro. So by the hotel I was staying.
So usually on Saturday nights you're not alone.
Nah, like I was on an island.
You're used to having people around, but you're like, damn.
I was on an island. I don't know no one, right? And the hotel I'm staying at is on another island, bro. So I'm getting back to the hotel after the Chelsea game and everything. Cool. I'm like, alright, cool. Let me see what go on, bro. I sat with some beach boys, you know. And I had stories with them. Like I went to bed at 2:00 chatting with some beach boys.
Doesn't sound good, bro.
No, like that was when it hit me. You're solo on this island, but it was such a great conversation. I got to learn so much from them. But what I'm saying is this: I'm encouraging guys. You went on holiday solo, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
Yeah,
many
it's
times.
Dope. It's really
it's
dope.
really dope.
Yeah,
It's
highly
really
recommended.
Yeah, let's talk about mental health because obviously this week as well, shout out to Dennis Ombachi, who released a whole series of tweets talking about his mental health. And we're actually going to have a very exclusive interview with Dennis Ombachi on the channel within the next couple of weeks talking about mental health. And he came out and said that he's suffered from bipolar
yeah.
for many years and all that stuff. Now, obviously, I knew, because he's my pal. And do you know what? I'm so happy because you know what? Like people used to say to us, like, "Yo, where's Dennis?" And we'd be like, he's chilling
on a break or something.
On a break, and not that we're now going to say he's here or he's there, but I think that what we don't also understand is that when it comes to mental health, it's the person who's suffering, obviously, and the people who are caring for them as well. So if you're one of the people who are caring for somebody who is suffering from mental health this week, can we give you props?
The caregivers,
The caregivers, you know?
Yeah.
And the friends and the people who stay there and the family, can we give you some props on the podcast today? Very brave. Dennis, if you want to read what he tweeted, just go to his handle on Bachi. Find him on Twitter. Really, really deep thing. Now, I can see Andy scrolling on his phone, which means he got something. What you got?
A shout going out to Sandra. She said, I had a few topic suggestions I'd like to hear you guys dissect on the pod. Not necessarily on the next episode, just when the opportunity presents itself. One, it's a series of questions.
So polite.
Very.
How many questions?
4 questions.
Do we have time?
For maybe 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me have a look at them as well.
The first one, what's the code on dating/marrying your friend's ex, especially if that person is a potential life partner? Do you forgo true friendship or true love, assuming the relationship was pretty serious?
I'm pulling up.
Let me tell you, if the person is a potential life partner, do you forgo true friendship or true love? Let me tell you something. Just unlike that nigga on Facebook and unfollow them on Instagram and pursue your true love, your life partner. Because she used the word life partner. You know what I'm trying to say? Life partner.
She chose her words very carefully.
Life partner.
Potential life partner.
Those are small things, bro. Like, you ain't qualified to be in this race.
What?
Yeah, like if someone wants to be, you've said and established this is a life partnership. All of those other guys didn't make it to this race.
No, but I'm trying to say, if this person is potentially a life partner, I'm getting rid of all of you lot. I'm unfollowing you lot right now.
It's so simple. It's not simple, by the way.
Do you think it's time we revisited rather some codes and a guy code? Cause Mandem are usually people generally are never comfortable with their friends being with their exes. Generally.
Fam, that was before Instagram and before all these things.
Yeah, I think it's high time we let go of that, because I'd be okay if, as my friend, you're interested in my ex. Like, that's you guys. Like, this has nothing to do with me. And I wouldn't feel some type of way if you decided to pursue someone I have been with or someone I was seeing.
I think it comes down. I remember I said it on the podcast a few months ago. Like, remember when I just came back from being sick, we were talking about Kelly and stuff. Yeah, it's just like, end of the day, it's gonna cause some friction. But like, I'm like, do that shit don't throw it in my face. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Don't
Be
be
slick with it.
Don't be slick with it. At the end of the day, like, and then have a conversation or whatever if you want, but just don't like throw it in my face. I'll get used to it eventually, and the friendship will survive. And if it doesn't,
guys move on from that kind of stuff. It's not a problem. You have to be mature about
and there
it.
are many people that you were friends with 5 years ago
You
who you don't
you're
even
not
fuck
friends
with
with.
right now. You know what I'm
True.
trying to say?
Yeah.
True.
So I would choose life partner over friends any day. That's question number one. What else have we got?
I think we'll just skip to the last one because the two are
Deep.
very deep.
Okay.
Would you rather date a girl who's a freak or freakier than you, or date a girl who's vanilla, then you turn her into a freak, and why? If it's the latter, is that rooted in ego?
Oh, mine freakier than me.
Every girl a freak.
Every girl a freak. Would you rather a girl who's freaky initially, or would you rather? Nah, man. Initially, bruv.
Initially.
Initially.
Yeah,
Straight
me-
off
What
the bat.
if this is the love of your life? Love of
And
your
she's a
life.
freak?
Vanilla.
Oh, hell.
No, but she's vanilla in
And
bed.
she's vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro.
I'm using her term.
Yeah, no,
vanilla.
but you know, here's the thing with vanilla, yeah? Vanilla is cool, yeah? But strawberry whipped cream.
That shit is
All
better.
of that.
Strawberry
like
whipped cream.
freakier all day,
Fam,
bro.
Adina Howard made a career off of one song.
Yeah.
I'ma be a freak until the day, until the dawn.
Freak like me.
I think at the end of the day, like, this is not fair because, like, unless we're not talking about life partners, we're just talking about, you know, just whatever. Yeah,
This is dating.
this is just dating.
Yeah.
Freak, bring the freak. I don't know
So
about
like
anybody else.
life partner, you would compromise. Like, you know what? I could teach a couple of
bro,
things.
even life partner, bro. Me, I'm not trying to have boring sex for the rest of my
But
life.
that can't
Like,
be a
the
deal
fuck?
breaker, Calvin. Come on.
No, like what is this? I'm supposed to what? Pay
Yeah,
for
I mean,
all of that. And
do you
then-
claim
then
you
what?
know every? What if you meet someone who's more sexually experienced than you?
I ain't got no problem with that.
Exactly. Then why do we have that double standard if it's
not
the other way
double
around?
standard. The question was very straight up. It said freakier and less freakier. And we weren't talking about us, so hence we had to answer. So I went with freakier.
Right. Does that mean you're a freak?
I might transform.
Like Chris Brown and Lil Wayne.
Oh, that was a tune though.
It was a tune. We've spoken about so much music on the podcast, by the way.
True.
Yep.
I like talking about music. We should do like a music podcast.
Yeah.
One podcast, 1 week we would just talk about
Do you
music.
think guys would mess with that like that if we talked about music?
Yeah.
Like that. Do you think guys would mess with
I
it?
think
Because
so.
you remember what happened when you tried it to the King Kaka episode?
Yeah, but those days we were young. We didn't know how to do it. You know what I mean?
yes,
You know that it's interesting that you mentioned that. Yesterday at 11 o'clock, I was actually having a conversation about that, and I was like, and this is for radio in Kenya, right? I appreciate the radio presenters on Kenyan radio who are actually music men.
Heads, yeah.
You get?
But there was few and far between now, though.
Yeah. Because I was just like, it's all cool and everything, but you can go buy an album and have track 1 to 14. And this, like yesterday I was talking to Femi One, she's got a brand new album.
Yeah, I know she got a new album which you listened to. She tweeted and she said that you understood the assignment.
Yeah, but
And I was thinking, she's lucky she got you.
yeah.
Go on.
So track 1 to 14 and everything. And I was just like, remember back in the days when we didn't even have streaming platforms. You had to listen to your favorite radio station to hear a song, and for this person to tell you this is the song from like this, like that.
But honestly, I do genuinely believe that era of radio presenter who was actually into music has died. Because I can tell you, like, apart from maybe myself, yourself, Andy, even Nev loves music, so you can tell when Nev loves a song. Shout out to Neville. I'm trying to think around that. Obviously, Homeboys is different because we've always been a music station.
Yeah.
But fam, you can listen to other stations, fam, and you can tell that these people don't have a clue about anything to do with the music.
Yeah, like that is actually nuts. I try and understand that because you can have a conversation with a radio presenter from wherever, and you ask them, "Do you even have like, what songs do you like? Or, you know, those kind of things.
Right.
And you're just like, anyway.
It's crazy, man. Anyway, listen, tonight, speaking about music, tonight on the channel, fam, we have a big deal on the channel tonight. So at 10 o'clock tonight, let me look into the camera. ZJ Heno, former colleague, the high priest of reggae, teaming up with Grouchy on the lockdown sessions. That is going to be absolutely mad. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel right now. Put on the notifications because we're going live
Hit
at
the bell.
10 p.m. tonight. ZJ, I have not heard ZJ Heno play for a long time. I was going to say I haven't heard Grouchy play for a long time, but I heard him play last week.
Every week, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to the lockdown sessions tonight. That's going to be epic on the channel. Put the notifications now, 10 p.m. sharp. Grouchy alongside ZJ Heno. That's a great look. This has been the Mics Open. My name's G Money.
And the young.
Wait, we're not finished yet. There's a message. Who put this message here? Right. There's a message about turning 40, which I guess only I can answer. When you are 40, you stop seeing life as time since birth and see it as time left to live. That puts a certain pressure on you, which you might translate to life beginning at 40 or a midlife crisis. That's somebody called Jackie Wasiki. 100% true. Because when you get to a certain point in your life, and I don't think it's 40, I think it's actually late 30s, you begin to see life as, shit, how much time do I have left, as opposed to your younger days, you get me?
It's funny you mentioned that. Shout out to Tayo, music scheduler and producer at Homeboys. He mentioned something the other day at the office. He said, for men, life really begins at 36.
Right.
So if you don't get your things in order by then, and if you don't start striking properly by then you just might miss out on your opportunity to pop.
I agree.
So 36 going up, that's when you really strike. So it's interesting.
I'm in hindsight, I would look back and I'd say to people that don't put pressure on yourself by a particular date, because you know, I remember when I was coming up, I thought I was going to be a millionaire by the time I was 30. I was a millionaire by the time I was 28. No, I'm joking. No, but the point I'm making is that, don't put pressure on yourself for these times and these dates.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people who've blown in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it only takes one tender to change your life. You know what I'm saying? This is
one tender away.
Yeah, one tender away.
True.
You know what I'm trying to say? But what I will say is, end of the day, is that if you are coming up and you're, you know, in your 30s, your early 30s, late 20s, and you want one piece of advice from somebody who's over 40, I would say to you, invest in genuine relationships.
That's the one.
And that's it. Whether it's a genuine relationship with your banker, your pastor, your whoever it is, that's what I would say if you are of that age. And Calvin is just now Instagramming the end of the podcast. This has been the Mics Open. My name's G Money.
And the young.
And Big C.
Put the camera down.
That's dope.